Reachy Mini, born from Pollen Robotics, powered by Hugging Face models, and mass-produced by Seed, bringing open robotics to everyone.
Can you say exactly the same thing but in Chinese now?
好的，我来用中文说。我是 Reachy Mini，由 Pollen Robotics 设计，结合了 Hugging Face 的模型，由 Seed 负责量产，让开源机器人更亲近所有人。
Bonjour, that's you.
Yeah.
It has been quite a long journey to reach this level.
Yes.
And how many times have you been flying from France to Shenzhen this year?
It's the second time. And
Second time?
Second time, yeah. And for 2 weeks each time.
It's very rare to see some French working so hard.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you out, like work hours exceeding a lot of our engineers. You stay in the office all the time.
Yeah.
I even dare not to disturb you because you are always coding and you're not like CEO. You're like a full stack engineer.
Yeah, and it's clear we are doing a lot of things at Pollen, and everyone is really 100% on this project in your team. And also, the timeline is so short that we really don't have time to do another way.
Yeah. So we are pushing the limits.
Yeah.
How many months did we spend? 3 months?
Yeah, just a few months. We launched the robot in July, and it was just a prototype with a 3D printing part.
Yeah.
We planned to have about 100 or 200 units to sell a few months later. So it was all made in 3D printing spirit.
Yeah.
But we reached actually more than 3,000 sales in a week. In a week. So we had to find another way to produce the robot, and so just 1 week after the launch, we were at Seed to start working on a way to transform this robot into a mass production product. So actually, Seed started to work on the mass production unit only early August, and now we are early November.
Yeah.
And the robot is ready to go into production. So we are really grateful to having met you to do this project, because I think we won't be able to achieve that level of quality and speed to deliver this product.
We are very excited as well to be part of this project. So I think I see Reachy Mini quite a lot early this year. I think we did some renderings from Pollen Robotics. But I know Pollen Robotics for many years ago. We have the bigger Richi, and I like the design because I'm big fans of Ghibli.
Yeah.
And this kind of big eye, small eye, and all the emotional part of this robot is really differentiating from all the other humanoids. And I think the team has been totally geared up towards this goal. And internally we turn that into priority S, which means the highest standards, and everybody has to finish any task relating to it at top priority. And we have been doing robot arms from maybe 12 years ago. To assemble them, we work with U-arm. But for many years, we do small robots. This is one of the biggest one we have been doing.
Okay.
So it's learning curve. It's a bit challenging for us as well. If we break it down, I think a lot of things we are familiar. Like for the speaker, we have done on the sound part for 10 years. Yeah. And but combined with robot, how do you denoise that? How do you resolve the when it's moving? How do you tell? How to interrupt it with your voices? I think there's a lot of new exciting challenges. Our engineers like that.
Yeah, and that was one of the big challenges, the sound, the voice input for the robot. Actually, voice is the only way to interact with the robot.
Okay.
Because there is no screen,
for now,
no keyboard and so on. So the only way to have direct interaction with the robot is voice. and we didn't have this specialty in our team. It's also why we started to work with speaker and trying to find a way to make it work with your technology. And it's also that drive us toward a collaboration with SEED, because you really know way better than us how to achieve to do microphone array and denoise. And at the end, I think we are pretty happy with the results, because the robot can really hear well the voice even when you're far away. And that's really challenging because there is a lot of motors inside the robot, especially antenna just behind the microphone. Behind the microphone. So that's really not a great environment to have voice detection. But at the end, after a few iterations, I think it's now really convincing.
Very, very happy to know this. So, and when I see this robot, it's going all the way. This is the first injection modes.
Yeah.
And the next step, people can like hang or paint them with different colors, different skins, or different decorations.
Yeah. It's also why we took it really simple white shape, so you can write on it, add stickers, also, as the robot is open source, you can 3D print parts to replace them or to add them. So, for example, on Halloween a few weeks ago, we did a full
pumpkin one.
A pumpkin one.
Yeah.
And it was a full costume where you can add the pumpkin on Richi.
Yeah.
It took us only 24 hours between the idea to do that and the actually having the robot ready. And just 3D printing a big pumpkin to put around the robot.
I think as long as we tackle the manufacturing difficulties to have the first thousands of batches shipped, I think the next step is to introduce to the maker communities. I think a lot of makers will be excited, including myself, to assemble one and also to add more functions to that. To super personalize my Richi. And maybe in the near future, they can have dramas, can have plays. Beyond like companion robots, it should be my avatar or physic, puppet agent.
Yeah, I think really now the hardware is really good and able to be mass produced. Now the challenge is to have a large community of developers and AI developers that are not really roboticist, because the robot is really easy to use if you know nothing about robotics. The API is quite simple. It's made with Python SDK and so on, so it's really accessible. So any software engineer or AI developer can use this robot to build application and push application on internet, and especially on Hugging Face spaces. And then we have on the robot software to download those applications easily, just with one click. So if a developer is building an application, they can push it on Hugging Face, and then anyone who has a Richi can download it and try it. And we are really excited about what can happen with this kind of stuff, because it's really easy to push new app, easy to download app, and so I hope we will see a lot of creation around this robot and people testing, sharing, and so on. And at the end, we can build really both playful and useful apps.
Sure. I think whenever this is out in the market, you can easily get them. People with different backgrounds can upgrade or change it very nicely. So all the software developers can bring their new soul, and all the makers can add new, like maybe sensors, different functions with some like actuators. How is it to have different like extension? Can it actuate like arm, like the cat to welcome you?
We let some part to do that. So the robot has an USB port, so you can plug anything in USB as well.
Okay, so this is the host.
It can be
the host. So basically, we can connect the Reachy Mini to any like Arduino or Shell-based projects. to have a extra arm or extra like gadgets.
Yes. Yeah. And on the Raspberry Pi version, this one running there, you have a battery, so the robot can work for about 2 hours. But also it has Bluetooth, so you can add Bluetooth modules if you want.
Wow.
To connect to the robot. So there is a few way to add new sensor on the robot.
Yeah. And I see there's quite some room inside the body and the head. So if you can squeeze more like sensors, cameras, even like various kind of MMO wave into it. Can't wait to see its evolutions.
Yeah. Well, now Richi can hear you, hear us, and talk with us.
Hey there, loud and clear. Ready to chat about how we're making things happen with mass production.
Yeah, so Richi, can you show us how you can move?
Here we go, swaying side to side with a smooth move.
Yeah. So I really think what's great with Reachy Mini is that it's some kind of gateway to AI. So why not? It's just the interface between people and AI models, and you can connect any AI models to this robot. Also, thanks to Hugging Face that has millions of AI models available on the website. So we can really have the robot as a gateway for people who are not willing to take the computer, does not or not able to take a computer. For example, senior people, non-tech people, children, so on, and have the robot as a gateway to decide, given the context, because you can see where is it, and you can know what it's doing, what people are doing around. You can decide which model to use. And right now, for example, we are connected to GPT to do this conversation demo. And the robot is aware about what it can do.
Yep.
For example, when I ask what you can do, but
sure.
you can also take picture and so on.
And I think even GPT is not optimized for this kind of physical agents.
Yeah.
But this agent, like Reachy Mini, is going to be the possible next generation of HCI, like human-computer interface.
Yeah, it's really how I can see this become a big thing. Like the smartphone. Smartphone was just an interface, just a tactile screen was the interface for digital world, having access to internet. Yeah, and I think now we are in a new age where we can interact with machine using natural languages, and not only voice but also gesture and motion and body language. And Reachy Mini is the only way to interact with Reachy Mini is natural languages, so vision and voice. And to me, it can be, if we have a lot of developers doing application and trying to optimize the robot, can be a way to have this as one of the main interfaces to talk to AI.
Yeah, it's very inviting to humans to talk to it, but when we have a different GPT or large language model behind it, maybe I can talk to the bird, I can talk to the dogs.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think it's very extensive.
Yeah, and for example, we use it during the week to talk between me and some of the seed engineers who are not speaking Chinese.
Translators.
Yeah, so Reachy Mini was the translators. And it was actually the first time I was able to speak directly with a few engineers in seed who are not...
So it can be more like a personal translator instead of a tool.
Yeah.
Can I talk to it now?
Yeah.
Hi, Richi. Hello, Richi. How do I activate? I and Marshall, we are talking in different languages. Can you help us a little bit with maybe French? Il parle un peu le français?
Bien sûr, je peux aider à traduire entre l'anglais et le français sans problème. Allons-y, dites-moi ce que vous voulez dire.
Très bien.
So he told us that you can translate between French and English, but you can also translate between French and Chinese.
People can choose different GPT, right? Different large language models.
Yeah. This one was because it was really convenient to prototype. It's really easy to use GPT.
Yeah. And maybe in the future, people can have the local LLM.
Yeah.
It's much more simplified one.
Yeah.